Copyrights reserved. This video has been prepared for educational purposes only. No part of it may be reproduced or copied without the permission of the copyright holder.
Hello students, welcome to S Chand Academy, the official YouTube channel of S Chand Publishing. The book here is Mathematics for IIT-JEE Main and Advanced by ML Khanna sir, and I am Subuh Nadeem presenting you the videos. The video of the concerned chapter here is the chapter number 33, which is Measures of Central Tendency and Dispersion. So this is the 33rd chapter. It is in volume 2 of the book. So some of the important concepts we will revise here, and we will overview those concepts. So those concepts are basically, first of all, mean, median and mode. So what is a mean? Mean is the average value we generally take if there are x1, x2 and so on xn data, and we have added them and divided by n. This is called mean. If we talk about median, this is the middle value. So there will be one middle value if the total number of the terms are odd, and there will be two middle term if total number of terms are even. Then we take the average of them. Mode is the having highest frequency, most occurring value. First we have to know this. Then we come to another thing which is called arithmetic mean. So arithmetic mean is same as x bar, and geometric mean, which is actually root over nth root of x1, x2 dot 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 xn. And then we have harmonic mean, which is 1 by hm is equal to 1 by n, 1 by x1 plus 1 by x2, so on till 1 by xn. So these are the few terms which we have to know here. Further, we have few other terms. Those terms are like, we have standard deviation and variance. So if we talk about variance, this is sigma square variance, and this is equal to sigma of xi minus x mean whole square by n number of observations, which can also be simplified as sigma of xi square by n minus x mean whole square. After simplification we get this. We can apply this one also or this one also, whichever is easy to apply. The standard deviation is root over variance, that is actually sigma. Now if there is a frequency distribution, then variance will be equal to, if we take this formula, sigma of fi xi square by sigma of fi minus, this is sigma of fi xi by sigma of fi whole square, like this. Now if we have another term over here which is about coefficient of variation. So if we talk about coefficient of variation, so coefficient of variation is a value which tells you about the dispersion, about the mean, and less the coefficient of variation, more consistent is the data. So this is actually a standard deviation by mean into 100%. You can write it like this. So these are some of the terms which we are going to use, and these terms are basically helpful in solving many questions here. So we come to the questions now. The first question says that the median of the following items 25, 15, 23, 40, 27, 25, 23, 25 and 20 is. So first thing is that we have to arrange them in increasing or decreasing order. So I am arranging in increasing order. So 15 is there. After that the next term would be 20. After that the next term would be 23 and it is 2 times, and then after that another term will be 25 and it is also coming 2 times. It is coming actually 3 times, right? So 25, and then the next term is 27 and then 40. Now it is been asked to find the median. So if it is asked to find the mode, then in that case the frequently occurring value. So frequently occurring value is 25, that is the mode. In this situation, mode is equal to 25. Now what is the median? Median is the middlemost value. Middlemost value, so how many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So fifth term. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. This is the median. And if it is asked what is the mean, then you will add all of them and divide by 9. So here we have to just find the median. So it is 25. Now let us move on to the next one. If a variate takes value AR square till AR to the power n minus 1, which of the relation between AGH means, between means, that is AGH? Between means means arithmetic mean, geometric mean and harmonic mean hold. So first of all, let us find all these means in such situation. So what will be the arithmetic mean? First of all, it will be the addition of all of them, A plus AR square till AR to the power n minus 1 upon n. So that would be sum of a GP, which is A into 1 minus R to the power n by 1 minus R into n in the denominator. Next we have the harmonic mean. So if we talk about harmonic mean, it is 1 by H is equal to 1 by N, 1 by A plus 1 by AR plus 1 by AR square, so on till 1 by AR to the power n minus 1. So what this sum would be, this is also a GP with the first term 1 by A and common ratio 1 by R. So we'll say 1 by N here, 1 by A, 1 minus 1 by R to the power n by 1 minus 1 by R. So this will become 1 by NA R to the power n minus 1 upon R minus 1, and there is R to the power n minus 1 here also. So this is NA R to the power n minus 1 like this. Next is geometric mean. Geometric mean is the product. So if you will multiply 1 by A with 1 by AR and then 1 by AR square, so on till 1 by AR to the power n minus 1 and take its nth root. So what happens? A is coming n times, so its nth root is 1 by A. And what about R? So the power of R would be, it will be, geometric mean is multiplication of the numbers, not their reciprocal. So let us do one correction here. The correction is that this is not 1 by A. I mistakenly wrote it as 1 by A because there was harmonic mean taken above. So it is not 1 by A. This is actually A into AR into AR square, so on into AR to the power n minus 1. So A will come in the numerator as A to the power n, nth root is A, and R to the power sum is 1 plus 2 plus 3 so on till n minus 1. So n minus 1 into n by 2 and nth root of this. So this will be equal to A R to the power n minus 1 by 2 like this. You can write it like this. So this is A R to the power n minus 1 by 2. Now if you see here, which of the following relations will be satisfied? So quite clear here that this is A, this is H and this is G. So if you observe, you can see that A into H, if you do A into H, what would happen? That it will become, so this is 1 by H, right? So A into H will be A into 1 minus R to the power N by N into 1 minus R. This is actually 1 by H. So the reciprocal of this you will take. So this is N into A into R to the power N minus 1 into R minus 1 by R to the power N minus 1. So I am erasing some portions so we can write the further statements. So if you calculate it, what will you get? A into H, what you are going to get? So as you can see that A into A will be A square, N and N will get cancelled. So we can say that A into A, that will become A square, N and N will cancel, and 1 minus R to the power N and R to the power N minus 1 will become minus 1, and 1 minus R into R minus 1 will be minus 1, so it will be plus 1. So you can say that A into H is equal to A square into R to the power N minus 1. You can write like this. What about G square? G square is a square of this. That is actually A square to the power into R to the power N minus 1. So we can easily say that AH and G square is having the same value. So AH and G square is having the same value. So option A is the correct option. Of course, AGH can be equal also if R is equal to 1, if all the terms are equal. But that is not a general case. Now let us come to the next question. If the mode and median of a moderately asymmetrical series are 16 inches and 15.6 inches respectively, then most probable median is. So there is a formula which you have to remember. The formula says that mean minus mode is equal to 3 times of mean minus median. So according to this formula, what you get here is mode and mean are given. So mean is given 15.6 and mode is given 16. So this is 15.6 minus 16. This is equal to 3. Mean is again given as 15.6 minus median, and you have to find the most probable median. So this will give you 15.6 minus 16, 0.4 upon 3. So you can say that median is equal to 15.6 plus 0.4 by 3. This calculation part is quite clear to you, I hope. So you can write it like this. After writing it like this, you can calculate it as 15.6 plus 0.133 like this. So this will become 15.733 like this. So any option is there? So there is option A, which is the most probable median here. So we can say that this is what we have. So let us move on to the next question, students. The next question says if G1 and G2 be the geometric means of two series of N1 and N2 items, then the geometric mean of the series obtained on combining them is. So let us suppose that two series are having elements x1, x2 dot 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 xn1, and another is x1 dash x2 dash so on xn2 dash. Now G1 is equal to x1 into x2 so on xn1 nth n1th root, and G2 is equal to x1 dash x2 dash so on xn2 dash 1 by n to th root. Now we can write from here that x1 x2 dot 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 xn1 is equal to g1 to the power n1, and here we can write that x1 dash x2 dash dot 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 xn2 dash is equal to g2 to the power n2, like this. Now if you have to find the combined geometric mean, then combined geometric mean will be x1 x2 so on xn1 into x1 dash x2 dash xn2 dash, like this, and 1 by n1 plus n2. Now product of this is g1 to the power n1 from here to here, and from here to here it is g2 to the power n2. So we can write that it is g1 to the power n1 into g2 to the power n2, and there is 1 by n plus 1 by n2 is the power. So you can say that which option is the correct option? Of course, the option A is the correct option. Now let us move on to the next question. So the next question is, the mean of 5 observations is 4.4 and the variance is 8.24. The 3 of 5 observations are 1, 2 and 6. The remaining 2 are. So let us suppose that remaining 2 are x and y. So you can take x plus y plus addition of these 3, which will be 9, by 5 is equal to 4.4. So this will become x plus y is equal to 4.4 into 5 is 22. 22 minus 9 it will be. So 22 minus 9 will be 13. So this is the first equation. Another equation you can form by taking variance, which is sigma of xi square, that will become 1 square plus 2 square plus 6 square, that will become 41, plus x square plus y square upon 5 minus mean, which is 4.4 and square of it. So 4.4 square. Now from here you can find, since sigma square is 8.24, so you can write that this is 41 minus 4.4 square. Let us calculate. It is equal to 4 4 16, 1 carry 176, and then again 176, 6 13, 1936, 19.36. So this is 19.36 into 5 you will get. So 6 5 is 30, 3 carry 18, 1 carry 46, 4 carry 96.8. So it is 96.8 plus x square plus y square. This is what you are getting it. 4.4 square is 19.36 and into 5 is 96.8, and 5 into 8.24 also you have to do. So 8.24 into 5, that is 20, 2 carry 12, 1 carry 41. So it is 41.2, like this. So you will get x square plus y square is equal to 96.8 and minus 41, and then minus 41.2 is also there. So these two will get added up. So you will get 96 plus 41 as 137, and then 138, right? So this is what you are getting, 138, and then 41 you will subtract. So 138 minus 41. So 138 minus 41 will be 97, like this. So this is the second equation. Now one thing is to solve these two equations. Another thing is to see what values are satisfying these two conditions. So if you come to the first option 9 and 4, so you will see that 9 plus 4 is 13, and 9 square plus 4 square 81 plus 16, that is 97. That is also fine. So this is the correct answer. If you would have taken 7 6, it would satisfy this, but this will be 49 plus 36, which will not be 97. So this will not be there. Similarly, this will also not be there, and this will also not be there. So instead of solving, you can use the options, or you can solve if it is a subjective one. Let us come to the next question. The variance of the first n natural numbers is. Now we know what is the variance. So variance is equal to 1 plus 2, 1 square plus 2 square, so on till n square by number of terms minus mean, that is 1 plus 2, so on till n upon n and square of this. This is how we find variance. Sigma of xi square by n minus sigma of xi by n whole square. So this will become n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6, like this. And there is n in the denominator, so this will cancel. Minus this is n into n plus 1 by 2. So n into n plus 1 by 2n it would be, and square of this. So n will cancel. So in the next step, what you will do, you will write it as n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6, like this. And here n plus 1 whole square by 4. So minus n plus 1 whole square by 4 you will get. So you will get n plus 1 common from both of these terms, and when you will take n plus 1 common, the rest amount would be n plus 1, and here it would be 2. So it would be 2n plus 1 by 3 minus n plus 1 by 2, like this. This would be equal to n plus 1, and then it will be 4n minus 3n, which will be n, plus 2 minus 3 minus 1, and in the denominator 6 into 2, 12. So it will be n square minus 1 by 12. So if you match the answer, there is option B which matches with this answer. Let us move on to the next question. Next question says mean deviation about the mean of the variable x is. Now we know that mean deviation about the mean, what it is? It is xi minus x bar mod into fi sigma upon n, that is sigma of fi. This is what is mean deviation about mean. Now if we see here, it is actually xi minus x mean mod fi plus xi minus x mean mod fi, and one series is xi less than x mean, another series is xi greater than x mean. So addition of these two is there, where xi is equal to x mean, that would be 0. Another thing which we know, this whole divided by n. Another thing which we know is actually that fi into xi minus x mean is equal to 0. So what will happen, that we can say sigma of this, sigma of xi greater than x mean fi xi minus x mean plus sigma of xi less than x mean fi xi minus x mean is equal to 0. Important point to analyze here is there is mod here and mod here. There is no mod in this, because you are getting the mean deviation about the mean as 0. So basically what happens in this situation, when you will eliminate the mod, what you will do, you will write it as this one I am talking about. You will write it as where xi is greater than x mean, mod will be just vanished. So it will become sigma xi minus x mean fi. Xi is less than, is greater than x mean. I am taking xi greater than x mean here. That is why the mod is vanishing and you are getting a positive sign. Another term is xi is less than x mean. This xi is less than x mean. So what will happen? You will write here sigma of x mean minus xi. X mean minus xi, because x mean is greater and xi is less than x mean. Fi, like this. Upon n is there, of course, like this. Now in the next step you can use this result. This result says that for sigma, as you can see here, as for sigma fi xi minus x mean, so fi xi minus x mean sigma, where xi is greater than x mean, is actually equal to this thing with a minus sign, because when it will go on the right hand side there will be a minus. So you can say that this is equal to sigma of xi less than x mean, and this will reverse. So fi x mean minus xi, you can write it like this when xi is less than x mean. So now if you want, you can either replace this one or you replace this one. So when you see the result which is coming, so according to that xi less than x mean is taken. So let us take this and replace this one. So when we will replace this one, we will get xi minus x mean sigma when xi is greater than x mean as x mean minus xi fi. So this will become, on vanishing this, when you will vanish this, this will become 2 times because you will replace with this. So finally you will get 2 by n, this is 2 by n here. So this is coming 2 times and then it will become, it is coming here, sigma of fi x mean minus sigma of fi xi. This is how you can do it. So let us come to the next question. The scores of two golfers for 10 rounds each are given like this, right? So there is a lot of calculation involved here. I am of course not doing all those calculations, but I will tell you how to do it. You have to find that B is a more consistent player than A, whether this is true or false. So you will find the mean, x mean of A. How will you find? You will add all of these terms. How many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So xi of A by 10 and you take sigma here. So this is the mean. Then you find the standard deviation. So standard deviation is sigma of xi A minus x mean whole square by n, like this. So xi A of all of these are given. You take the mean of this, whatever you obtain here, take the difference and square them, and then you will get this value, that is standard deviation. And of course you have to take under root because this is the variance. So you have to take the under root here. N is actually equal to 10. Similarly you will do for B, and what you have to check is that the coefficient of variation, that is standard deviation by mean of A, that is coefficient of variation of A, you have to find, and coefficient of variation of B you have to find. When you will do this, what will happen? You will check which is more. If B, the coefficient of variation of B is less than coefficient of variation of A, then in that case B is more consistent player because its deviation is less. So the statement is true. But if it is not so, then the statement is false. So this is how you will do this question. This is the next question. It says for two data sets, each of size 5, the variance are given to be 4 and 5 and the corresponding means are given to be 2 and 4 respectively. The variance of the combined data set is. So let us suppose x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 is the first data set elements and y1, y2, y3, y4, y5 are the second data sets elements. So we have sigma of xi square by 5 minus mean of the first data set. So square of this is equal to 4 and sigma of yi square by 5 minus mean of second one mu dash square is equal to 5. And means are also given as 2 and 4. So of course we can use that thing. So if means are given as 2 and 4, so this will be 2 square and 4 square. So we can write it as 4 and this as 16. Now from here it will be sigma of xi square is equal to 40. And from here sigma of yi square will be equal to 21 is the sum of 16 and 5 and into 5 105 will be the term. Now it is said that sigma of xi by 5, this is actually equal to 2. So this means sigma of xi is equal to 10. And similarly sigma of yi, if you will see that the mean is 4, 4 into 5 is 20. So next what you will do is you will find the variance of the combined data set. So variance of the combined data set is sigma of xi plus sigma of yi, which is 10 plus 20, 30. That is 30 by 10. Total data is 10 whole square. This is the square of the mean, which is subtracted from sigma of xi square plus sigma of yi square, that is 145, like this, upon n, which is again 10. So this would become 145 by 10 minus 9. This is minus sign here. So this will be minus 9. So this will be 145 minus 90, which is 55 by 10. So this will be 11 by 2. So you will say that option B is the correct option. So this is how you will use the results. So that is all for today's session, students. This is all for this video lecture. Thank you everyone.